In 1948, a young boy named Tommy was playing in his treehouse when he heard a loud crash in the forest nearby. Tommy, being the curious boy that he was, went to investigate. And that's when he saw it, a man lying next to a broken parachute and a bicycle with wings. "Hello," said Tommy. "Are you okay?" The man looked up at him and replied, "I'm fine, just a bit shaken. I was flying this contraption when suddenly a gust of wind knocked me out of the sky." He pointed to the bicycle with its wings torn and tattered. "Can you help me fix it? If you do," said the man, "I'll take you for a ride in my flying bicycle when it's fixed." Tommy liked the sound of that, so without wasting any time, he began to gather materials to fix the bicycle. He found some wire in an old toolbox, some wood to make a new propeller, and some cloth to patch up the wings. It took a few hours, but eventually the bicycle was as good as new. "Thank you for your help," said the man. "Now get on." Tommy climbed onto the seat behind the man and they began to pedal. The bicycle moved faster and faster until they were airborne. They flew over hills and valleys, past cows and horses. Tommy had never been so happy. Suddenly, the man shouted, "Look out!" A large bird swooped down and tried to peck them. Startled, Tommy ducked just in the nick of time. The bird flew away, squawking angrily. "That was close," said Tommy. "Let's go home now." The man agreed and they turned the bicycle around. As they approached Tommy's house, he noticed something strange. His house looked the same, but everything else was different. The road was wider, the trees were taller, and the river was bigger. "What's going on?" he asked. The man shrugged. "I don't know. Maybe you grew while you were flying." Tommy wasn't so sure, but he didn't have time to think about it. His mother was waving from the window. "Come on," she was shouting. "It's dinner time." Tommy waved back. He was about to tell his mother all about his adventure when he saw something that made him gasp. His mother had a bicycle with wings. In fact, all the people in town had bicycles with wings. They were swooping and diving, flying high above the houses. "Wow," whispered Tommy. "This is amazing." The man nodded. "It is, but it's dangerous, too. You can't just fly around like this. You have to be careful. And you can't fly over water or tall trees. And you certainly can't fly near birds." Tommy looked at the ground. He realized that the river they had flown over was wide, the trees they had swooped between were tall, and the bird they had encountered was big. The man put a hand on Tommy's shoulder. "Don't worry, son. You'll get the hang of it." Then he did something that made Tommy's jaw drop. He tipped his hat to Tommy and flew away. Confused, Tommy looked at the bicycle in his hands. It was just a regular bicycle now, no longer a flying bicycle. Then he saw it, a small note attached to the handlebars. Tommy read the note and his eyes widened. "You are the one," it said. "You have the power to make bicycles fly. All you need is a little magic." Tommy looked at the bicycle, then at the houses with their winged bicycles, then at the open sky. He knew what he had to do. He took the bicycle to a nearby hill. Standing at the top, he could see the whole town, and in the distance, he saw the man with the winged bicycle. The man waved to Tommy. "Come on," he was shouting. "It's time for you to learn how to fly." Taking a deep breath, Tommy began to pedal. The bicycle moved faster and faster. Then, with a sudden burst of speed, it lifted off the ground. Tommy had never felt so free. He was flying, and as he flew, he knew that this was only the beginning of his adventures. From that day on, Tommy and the man with the winged bicycle flew all over the world. They visited magical lands and met incredible people. Together, they proved that anything is possible if you believe in yourself and the power of friendship. The end.